We want to focus more on the president's decision-making for this tariff pause. We learn more about the details behind it. NBC's chief White House correspondent Peter Alexander joins us. Peter, good morning. So what suddenly broke open? What the White House was saying one thing for days and days and days, standing firm, and then suddenly this about-face.
Savannah, the president's team, they are casting this as the art of the deal, like this was some brilliant effort by the president, as if it was the plan all along. But just consider what we know here. With the markets rattled, with fears of recession, President Trump was facing intensifying pressure. You had it from Republican senators, from CEOs, from investors, even from Elon Musk. One of the president's top economic advisors, he came outside the White House, said the president was not responding to concerns about the deteriorating markets. But President Trump himself acknowledged, you played some of it. He said he was watching the markets, including the bond market, that it was making people, in his words, queasy. And privately, our reporting shows that inside this building, that dramatic bond sell-off, the bond market's supposed to be a safe haven for investors, that really caused some advisors here to be in a near panic, according to a senior administration official. That, of course, was causing real concern about a potential loss of confidence in the United States financial system, and also, Savannah, about a potential economic crisis. And this one would ultimately have been produced by one man, by the president himself, before they backed off.
Well, Peter, and so now that the White House has blinked in essence, so how does that affect what goes on now? Because these tariffs now need to be negotiated, and this deal-making phase begins.
Well, you're right, and that's why we're still sort of in this land of uncertainty. The president says he's going to use these next 3 months, 90 days, to negotiate deals with these countries, some of them already sending representatives to the U.S., Japan, South Korea. One question, though, Savannah, how do you knock out 70-plus separate trade agreements in 90 days? Remember the USMCA? That's the trade agreement that the president signed with Canada and Mexico in his first term. From start to finish, that took well more than a year before it went into effect. And it's not clear what credibility that this latest episode may have cost the U.S. Will trading partners doubt the country's word going forward in these negotiations? Of course, the real challenge, though, here remains vis-a-vis China. That's easier politically, but that trade war, as you and Craig note, is still escalating, and it is not clear what the off-ramp looks like. Savannah?
All right, Peter, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.